Right. Thank you. Thank you for showing up for today's video. This one is near and dear to my heart. I'm doing this on a Saturday, guys. Why? Because this is so important to all the people that I communicate with, all of the people out there who are interested in investing, in real estate, investing money, growing your business, growing your income, taking care of your family. This has become a passion of mine. It's going to continue to be this way. You guys are going to see a big, big shift in Bell Capital and a lot of the things that I've been talking about, right? So today's video is very serious, and I want you guys to actually watch this video and actually take notes. This is going to be a good one. What are you actually trying to do with your money? What are you trying to get your money to do, right? The reason why that is important, because before you do anything, look, let's say you are 30, 40 years old, you have a business, no matter what kind of business it is, whether, you have a construction company, whether you have a landscaping company, whether you are in health and beauty, whether you're a professional, whether you're an attorney, you're a doctor, a physician, whatever that is, what are you actually trying to get your money to do? You work your ass off. Like me and everybody that I know that runs a business, or even you just work a regular job, you got some money sitting in an account. Like, is that what you're trying to get your money to do? Is just sit there? Super important for you to ask yourself this question. So, when you're deciding these things, right? So what are you trying to get your money to do? Are you trying to get it to cash flow? Do you want cash flow off for your money? Are you trying to get your money to cash flow, which means you got to invest it? It can't just sit there. That's one. Are you trying to preserve capital? So capital preservation. You hear me talk about this all the time. Preserve. Are you trying to preserve your money? Are you trying to just not lose it? What about multiplying it? Are you trying to multiply your money? Right? Are you trying to save money in taxes? You trying to save taxes? These are all the things that I consider. I mean, these are mine, right? So when I think through any money, and my whole career for real estate investing as a business, other businesses that I've had, I've always thought through these things. What am I trying to get my money to do? And it's going to change depending on where you are in your cycle of life. Look, when I was in my 20s, I just wanted money. Matter of fact, I wasn't even trying to get cash flow. I just wanted to bang my account every time I get the opportunity to close a deal, sell something. I needed money coming in, but that changed as I got older. I started realizing, hey, I need cash flow, right? You do a bunch of deals, whether you're in sales, you got to close a guy, then you got to close another person, then you got to go sell something else. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Like, you're just trying to gain money. But once you get money and you're starting to kind of see, okay, fine, I believe in my production. I can go out there, I can sell, I can market, I can close people. Now you have that. Now it's like your money's just sitting. Like for me, when I was younger, I blew it. I bought clothes, cars. I bought like watches, jewelry, traveling, doing other stuff, blowing money, buying money, buying stuff for other people, family, friends, all that stuff. Like I didn't have a concept of what I really wanted my money to do because I was so focused on getting money, and I got great at that. Like I worked my ass off, probably just like most of you guys who have money sitting. But that was a specific cycle of my life. As you get older, when I finally hit mid-30s and I started having kids, more kids, I was like, hey, man, I need to start saving some money here. I need to have some money put aside. So I stopped making bad decisions with my money. So, and you got to do that too. So let's say you got 100,000, 200,000, 500 grand, $1 million sitting in a bank account. You have to know, what are you trying to get your money to do? It's not just saving. You can't create wealth and to take care of your family later on in the future without that. So these are some of the things, and you got to ask yourself these questions because they're going to vary for other people, right? So what are you trying to get your money to do? And I wanted to share that with you for this position. So, and you got to answer these questions. Take some time, and don't just take like all 20 minutes. I want this. You got to figure out why you want what you want for you and your family and the things that you're trying to do. Maybe you want to take care of your family in the future. Maybe you want to leave money when you die. Maybe you want to, have so much money coming in that you can donate a bunch of money to your church, whatever that is for you. So, but here's the deal. Let's say you have 100,000 to $1 million, right? 100K to $1 million sitting in it's this money. If you're liquid, now this money would have to be liquid for you to decide liquid money before you can actually decide what you want your money to do. So this money, if you're liquid, it's only going to be in a couple of places. It's going to be in a bank, or it's going to be in a retirement account. It's going to be in a retirement account, period. If you're liquid and it's cash, it's going to be in a bank, some form of a bank savings account, or it's going to be in your retirement account. It doesn't matter whether it's 401k, IRA, some SEP, whatever that is, but it's only going to be in these places. But if it's in a bank and or a retirement account, here's what's happening to most money that just sits. If you haven't decided what you want to do with it, here's what's going on. So let's say you have $100,000 to $1 million. I'm 50 years old, right? I'm almost 51. I was born in 1973. Since 1973, the dollar has lost 86%. The dollar's lost 86% of its value. So that same dollar lost 86% of its money. So that said, if you're, let's say you got 100,000, or let's say you have $1 million sitting in a retirement account or bank savings. Here's what's happening to your money. Your money is sitting, but it's going down in value. Stick with me on this chart, right? So the value of your money is going down, but assets. So inflation is eating away at your money. Like we said, since 1973, we'll just use my math. I don't know where you guys are. If you're anywhere from 30 to my age or later, let's say you're 55 or you're 60 years old, you know what I'm talking about. The value of the dollar has went down. What you can buy with a dollar is a lot less for when you were a kid, right? Just ask your grandparents. That said, if this money's sitting in a bank account, we know that the value of your money has went down 86% in my lifetime. And just from, I think, 2020, the value of the US dollars went down by 20%. 20%, that's a lot. But because of inflation. But here's the difference. The value of the dollar goes down because of inflation. But because of inflation, the value of assets go up. So you want to hit whatever it is that you're doing with your money at a crossroads. You want to hit it here and have it spike up. So you want your money not sitting in a bank. You want your money actually moving towards assets. Because as the value of your assets go up because of inflation, whether, like for us, it's multifamily, so we're looking at rents going up. Rents in the United States have went up consistently since 1945, the end of World War II. So over the last 40 years, rents in this country have increased by an average of 9%. 9%. And when we do our deals, we're just looking at deals and saying, hey, what if they don't go up 9%? What if they only go up 3%? What if they only go up 5% every year over the next decade? And you guys have saw what happened with COVID and stuff like that, what that did to rents. I'm not saying it's going to continue to do that, but if you're investing your money out of the banks and you're putting them in assets that go up with inflation because of the income, right? These have to be income producing. You need to be income producing assets. The value of your assets tend to go up based on the revenue or the cash flow that it generates. That's why it's so important to answer this question, like you said. What are you trying to get your money to do? Because if you are trying to get your money to cash flow, you want to not lose your money. How do you not lose money? Put it into something that doesn't lose value. How do you do that? Putting in an income producing asset. I'm not talking about just random. I got buddies out there who they buy businesses. I'm not saying don't invest your money in buying a business, but if 90% of businesses in America fail, right? Then 90% of businesses, I think there's 30 million small businesses in the United States. And out of 30 million small businesses, I think the math was, and I'll have to look that up. As a matter of fact, I think I have it. Hold on. Yeah. 24 million of the 33 million businesses in the United States, of those small businesses, have 0 employees, meaning like it's a single owner and he's running around doing all the work. And you guys have seen that. It's an independent contractor. They got an LLC, however they set it up, but they're doing 100% of the work. 24 million have 0 employees, meaning they are the butcher, baker, candlestick maker of their business. That's tough. And only 5 million have 1 to 20 employees. Only 600,000 have 20 employees to 500. That's crazy. So if you're thinking about investing, like, oh, I'm going to go off and I'm going to buy a business, you can. That's a good way to do it. Or you can reinvest in your own business. But I can tell you, it's a lot better to take money that you have sitting in a bank account and invest it in something that's going to multiply your money for you, like commercial income producing multifamily assets like we look at, because it hits all these targets, whatever it is you're trying to do with your money. Now, you're going to have to decide to do that and where you are on the spectrum, okay? Depending on where you are, look, if you're 40, 50 years old, you don't have time to mess around. Number one thing, don't lose money, right? You aren't going to lose money if you take your money out of the bank and you throw it in an asset that's kicking off cash flow, that's appreciating over time in value because of the income. You get the tax benefits of those things. These are the things you should be considering when you decide what do you want your money to do? What are you trying to get your money to do? Not you work for your money, but have your money multiply for you. What does that look like for you and your family? All right. The other thing I kind of wanted to share, and this is probably one of the last things. This video is good, huh? Got to give yourself some credit. So, the thing is about getting your money out of the banks. So here's the deal. This is the cycle most people don't understand. We are all taught, right? We all know how to go make money. We all know how to go make money, right? That's in our business. We go sell, we go market, we go get customers, we go get clients, we whatever it is that you do to make money in your business, in your career, whatever that is. We've all been taught that this is an easy thing to do. Next, later, we were taught to save money. We all know about saving money. Put your money in the banks. Money don't grow on trees. A penny earned is a penny saved. So like we were all taught this. This is a middle class thing. Go make money and then go put it away and save it. Right? This is very important. You got to know how to do this. I know a lot of people who know how to make money don't know how to save it. They're always broke. I know a lot of people who know how to save money and they have no idea about how to go make more of it. So they're always in fear of like, oh, I don't want to take my money out of savings. Like saving for a rainy day. What if my car breaks down? What if this? Yes, you need money put away for emergencies, but you don't need that much money put away for emergencies. What is wrong with your life that you need to have like 2 years worth of living because God forbid, right? Now, especially if you know how to make money. Here's the other thing. This is the thing that most people are never taught. How to multiply money. I was taught at a very young age. I didn't even know. I'll be honest with you, because I've been in the real estate business for such a long time, doing multifamily real estate, multifamily, hence multiply. I didn't understand that what I learned earlier on, and I wasn't using it, not until just recently. When we started Bell Capital, I started realizing how I wanted to, where I wanted my money for my family in the future, how I want my family to be taken care of. I learned how to multiply money early, right? I learned that very early that in multifamily assets, $1 equals $3. $1 equals $3, right? So I can take $1 million and buy $3 million worth of assets easily. And I didn't understand that. I knew, but I didn't really get it. So, but then later, as I got kind of started buying more multifamily properties and the money that we started making, the cash flow and all the things that what's important for me, what do I want my family's money to be doing for us in the future as we're building this company outside of myself, like my team, my company, what I'm going to be doing. And I'll share with you what my goal is at Bell Capital. Like for you guys, like for you to think through what you want to do, whether you do it with me or you go do it by yourself or you do it with somebody else, whatever. These are the things when I'm sharing with you guys about what do you want your money to do. You probably already know how to do this. We're all taught that. Get up, work, go do something, put your nose to the grindstone, get it all done, whether it's in your job, your career, and or the company or business. Most of the people I connect with, they're usually business owners. They know that their companies make money or their businesses or their entrepreneurship, they do that. Next, they save money. They put money away and they go, look, I got this money. It's just sitting. Problem is they never get taught how to multiply money. How do you take $1 million in Jim and turn it into 3 million? How do you take 10 million, which is really what we all want, right? And turn that into $30 million in a relatively short amount of time, 7 to 10 years, right? Now we're talking about multiplying money. This is happening whether you do anything about it or not. That's the goal. So when you're thinking through what do you want your money to do, and you already have money sitting in savings, what did I say? Maybe you're a person and you got like 100,000 to $1 million. Let's say you got $10 million sitting in an account or $100 million. Woo! That's legit. Call me. Let's talk. But if you do this, how do you actually double or triple this money that's sitting in savings that's going down in value and get it to this place where you're multiplying your money and you are able to take care of your family for generations to the future? All right. So that is why this is important. So back to those questions. You need to answer this for yourself. These are just some of the things that I think through for myself, right? So when you hear me talk and I keep saying, hey, why do I love multifamily? Why is multifamily a better thing for me? Why does that make sense with Bell Capital that we have a vehicle now that we're going to be dealing with and helping investors that are going to be our partners really. I mean, you're not just money investors, you're partners with me. How can me Victor, has a company that would be a vehicle that I can help people in each one of these things? And that's putting in, number one, a very simple asset class. Like it's the most complicated professional asset class that to me is extremely simple. That's multifamily assets, right? Because it's housing. You buy one address that has 100, 200 units there because we're operating at scale and it hits these targets. Number one, it has to cash flow when we close. We won't do it unless it cash flows. We don't buy vacant buildings. We don't build. We don't do all that stuff. It needs to make money on the money that we invest in it day one. And then the second one, it needs to preserve our capital. Like that's what I'm looking at. How do I have my family's money and it's there long after I'm dead and gone? We have this company, great team going. Victor's dead and gone 20, 30, 50 years from now, and it still continues to pay my kids, kids, your kids, your kids' kids. And it still kicks out money because these assets can't be disrupted. It can't be destroyed by AI or none of that stuff because people will always need a place to live where it's safe, with great amenities, and people are we're becoming a renter nation. So I know that that'll continue on. Next, it's going to continue to multiply, right? Because the value of these assets are all built upon the cash flow and income that they produce. And like we said, if I truly believe it, everyone on my team believes it, that rents are going to continue to go up in this country. We're going to continue to become a renter nation. So as rents continue to rise, which I know that they will, the value of our assets will continue to rise. And last but not least, we're in an asset class. Real estate is the number one tax benefit heavy asset class on the planet, period. Everyone knows it. It doesn't matter whether you have a business and you can offset and you can do cost segregation on some trucks and axles and all that other stuff. Real estate itself has the most tax weighted benefits of any other asset class that you can invest in 100% hands down. Ask your accountant, test me on it, and I promise you they'll say, yeah, that guy's right. So what are you trying to do with your money? What are you trying to get your money to do? Very serious question to ask yourself. Because once you get serious about that, once you sit down, you talk to your spouse, and you look at your money as a whole. Let's say you got that money. It's only going to be two places. It's only in two places. If you have money and you're liquid, it's going to be in a bank. It's going to be in a retirement account. Worst case is in your house or at your house. Maybe you keep a safe at your house and it's a bunch of cash, or it's in your home equity. There's so much trapped equity. I think there's, let me see. For trapped equity, where is it? Because I have a lot of my stats written down. There's $11 trillion in trapped equity in homes in the United States. That's crazy. That would solve the major deficit, the U.S. debt, if everybody were to just invest their money. So, but it can only be a couple of places. The bank, it's going to be in your retirement account, or it's going to be in your house or at your house in cash. That said, as that money goes down in value, you need to start investing in or look at investing it into income producing assets. That is the only way to gain the value of the inflation, which is not going to go away because they're going to print money again, which makes asset values go up. And that's going to make the value of the dollar continue to go down, which it has my full lifetime. All right. So that's it, guys. Big question. Take the time. Get out a piece of notebook paper. Sit down. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm going to go enjoy it with my family here in a minute. But I wanted to shoot this video for you and just really just get clear, because this was one of the questions that was posed to me, and it made me really rethink my company, my business. I don't want to schlep my way through buying another 10 units, 15 units, 20 units, 40 units, apartment buildings. I want to get together and I want to scale my company, which means that I'm going to go to you guys, my friends and family, and all the business associates, people I've done business with on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, all the other social media channels. And I'm going to invite you guys to invest with my company. And we go and we grab the best assets in the best location that we can, and we share that cash flow with you guys, because I want to help you achieve your goals financially with your money and help you do what you want to do with it. But I can't help you unless you know what you're trying to get your money to do and you let us know. So go to bell-capital.com if you want more information. You want to schedule a call with myself or someone on my team. We will answer your questions. We're here to help you. We built this out. I don't want you going and talking to an AI chatbot. When you're talking about investing $100, $1 million, whatever, $100,000 or $1 million, you want to talk to a real person. You're not going to click a button and do that. That's why we're here. We're helping to answer your questions about the paperwork, our fees, how it works, the opportunities that are open right now, deals that we're looking at. I'll even show you the deals that we missed. I'll even show you everything. We're 100% transparent about that, because I care about you guys. I know you worked your ass off to make every red cent that you have. So for you to invest it, you need to trust the person that you're investing with. And I want to make sure that we present ourselves right and show you, because look, I trust me and I need you to trust. I mean, you need to trust you. All right. So look, have a great day today. Like this video, share this video with somebody. If somebody needs to see it, make sure you share it with them. This is important. And subscribe to our channel. I want to be here for you. We're going to be doing a lot more lives. So I want to be able to talk to you and answer your questions. I'm a real estate guy. I love real estate. We have a real estate fund. I manage that fund and I treat your money like it's like just like it's mine, 100%. My family's money is in our fund. My family's money will continue to be here. I'm always going to have my money in real estate. And I want to invite you guys and welcome you guys to do that as one of our partners in Bell Capital. We got some big things coming up over this next 12 months. And I definitely want you to be partners with us in it. All right. So have a great day today. Looking forward to talking to you guys. And what are you trying to get your money to do? Answer those questions. And I promise you, it will be worth your time. All right. Have a great weekend.